Okay, interview with Gary Setchell after Bedford Town 3, Barwell 2. Gary, back at home, back at step 3 and back with a victory.
Yeah, hard. I mean, firstly, credit both sets of players and anyone else all over the country who's played in that heat today. That was blistering. Yeah, that's a bit of a mixed one. So I thought we actually played better last week than this week, but we've got the win. But we'll have to improve in a lot of areas, if we're going to compete to try and get in the top half of this league, because Barwell, I think they dominated they dominated possession, but didn't really hurt us. But they was getting in too easy, especially last 20 minutes, and I think we've probably nicked the win today, to be honest.
So the question there would be, what areas do you feel that we need to improve?
We just need to improve. We just need all over the pitch. We just didn't have the same snap as what we did last week. But we've scored 3 great goals. I thought Ty was a constant handful up front. Connor's got the 2 goals. Brooks has been lively, and all the lads have given everything they've got. But we've just got to be better. There wasn't a lot of talk, and we was making a lot of defensive errors, if you like just through not talking, not getting the bodies in positions early enough, hanging teammates out to dry, and that's not what we do. So, like I say, we had a real good performance last week and nicked the draw. We've had a not so good performance today, and we've won the game. So I was nervous, but you can see at this level, teams will find gaps, they'll find holes. And if you're not at it, you're just going to get beat. That's as simple as that, because we ain't good enough just to turn up half cocked like we was last year and win football matches.
Was it disappointing with the 2 goals we conceded then from your side of things?
Yeah, really disappointed. The first one, Ped's got to do better. He said that. The second one, Sam's got a great block in, and then we just didn't react. We switched off. Like I say, sometimes you hang your teammates out to dry. But yeah, I thought we stuck to the task really well. I think we scored 3 really good goals. We created 2 or 3 other real good chances. So I think this is how the game's going to be. They're 50-50 games. We're going to win some, we're going to lose some. We'll probably get a draw here and there in between.
Last thing is, you don't feel as if the lads were responding to the change that just happened for the second goal, probably taking a penalty off, and there was still a bit of reorganisation?
No, not at all. We just didn't react to the ball. We were trying to win the game at that point. I made the decision to try and help win the game or not lose the game. It's no different today.
Focusing on the positive points, great goal from Connor to start with.
Yeah.
Great goal from Ty. Obviously,
yeah.
He hit it instinctively. It's what we've been wanting from for a while.
Yeah.
And the third goal, obviously, the charades that happen at this end of the pitch, and just boom, Connor just goes, no, I'm going to take this, and rifles home to 93, doesn't it?
Yes, 3. We scored 3. I'm not being trying to be too diggy. We scored 3 good goals. We've worked the socks off, which you can ask for any team. I just feel we could be a little bit better. I felt we needed 1 or 2 leaders out there today, and we didn't have them when we needed them. When we're 2-1 down and then 2-2, 2-1 up and then 2-2, we needed someone to take the game by the scruff of the neck, or at least take the bulls by the horns with information and stuff. And I just didn't see that, and that was probably a little bit disappointing. We've got players who can do it. We've got players who've done it last week, but they weren't doing it today. Whether that was because of the heat, because of that, but on the positive, the lads give me everything they've got, which is in this unbelievable heat. So that's a huge positive. We scored 3 great goals, and we've got 4 points in 2 games. So I'm over the moon, but obviously I have to reflect on things. You ask me the questions, and I'll give you the answers.
Yeah, and you are still, you've managed to step through before. This league, you've played it, but at the same time, you're learning about these lads and what qualities they've got to step through.
Yeah, they're good enough. They're good enough. There's no question about it. We've got to play at a level for us to get results. If we fall below that level, then we don't get results. If we go to that level and a little bit more, like I felt we did last week, then we'll get the results we need. But credit to us, we've not played well. We'll play a lot better this year and get beat. That's 100% fact.
Some strange results in the league today, but it is another evidence that basically anyone can beat anyone at any point.
You'll have your strongest teams, like it was last year. Look, we was one of them, and then this year there'll be some weaker teams, and there'll be teams that can beat the top teams and lose the bottom teams. We'll probably fall into that category, to be fair, but we're enjoying it. I'd much rather be here beating Barwell 3-2 and being backs to the wall and earning my money, rather than beating Wantage 7-1 and tip 4-0 up against Romania out of 20 minutes. This is more enjoyable for me. Obviously I enjoyed winning the league last year, but we didn't get tested. We didn't get tested all in bar about 14, 15 games. It was an honest test. So all 42 are going to be a test this year. and some of the lads are really stepping up and doing well. And and I think the others will follow suit. I really do. I think we've got a great squad. I think we've got good energy. We just didn't perform as well as we did last week, which was slightly disappointing. Albeit, I'll take another 41 of them if we win them all.
Absolutely. I was going to say 4 points from the first two games is where we would have been happy with on day when the fixtures came out.
Of course we would. You're happy to get on the board last week, and then you're happy to get a monkey off your back with a win this week. So we go to Kings Langley. They had a good win today, so that's going to be another tough game. And obviously, we'll probably shuffle the pack a little bit. So yeah, it'll be interesting.
Obviously, nothing you can do about it with a Monday night game, but having played in this heat today, it is a quick turnaround.
Yeah, same for them though. I sort of presume that was hot at Greenwich as well. So no different, no excuses. You just trust in your lads to look after themselves over the weekend and go to work Monday and then turn up and we go again.
Reasonable gate today, a 4-5-5 hot day, so it'll put some people off, but we want more, don't we?
Shouldn't be more than that. Shouldn't be league champions home after a draw last week. Got to be more than that. You ain't going to get. That's a reasonable gate for me. That's a poor gate. Champions of the league, first home game, lovely day. Should be 600-700 there, shouldn't it? You've been at the club a lot longer than me. Come on, boy. Come and give whether we play well or don't, we give you 100% effort. That's all I can say. That's when you walk into a football club, all you hear supporters. I don't mind if you win or lose, as long as the team try the heart out. Well, my players try the heart out whether they win, lose or draw. So let's come and get behind them. Let's make that had a pre-season feel about it today. The weather was pre-season. There weren't really no atmosphere from the crowd. Obviously the boys behind the goal were doing their best. There weren't really, the game was quiet. You could hear that just felt like the pre-season game. But like I say, 3 points, over the moon. Enjoy my Diet Coke, and then we'll go again Monday.
He's been honest. It's a win, and that's great. We apologise for the sound errors today. The microphone system isn't working, so I apologise for that. But we'll see you at Kings Langley on Monday nights, or back here for the visit of Tamworth. Get your tickets now. BedfordEagles.net for Saturday.